Angelia, and I have the pleasure of just holding this mic tonight. But thank you all so much for being here as we celebrate the retirement into life, moving forward, for my only sister that we know about, Jennifer Lynn Turner Hawkins. And what we'd like to do is, we're not asking you to stand. Let my brother finish over there. Like I say, I got the bike tonight. We're not going to ask you to stand because if you stand, you may miss seeing her. And you know, she loves for people to look at her because she loves to dress and she loves to dazzle and all of that. So let us please welcome our honoree, Miss Jennifer Lynn Turner Hawkins.
Look at you. It's your retirement day. And we all come here today to celebrate you.
All right, y'all, sit down. Yeah, let's do it again.
And at this time, we're going to call our short-winded brother, Jerome Dilworth, to come and give the invocation. That's the prayer. Oh, that's not the prayer. Oh, okay.
Invocation.
Invocation. Just do what you gonna do.
If you want me to do the prayer, just give it 3 more minutes.
No.
Now, good evening, everybody. When they asked me to do this, they didn't give me a time limit. Okay? So, I just got a call saying, I need you to do this, and I said, well, I'll do it. Okay? So if you know me, I will be as short as I can. Okay? So just bear with me. Let's turn this around, we can see everybody. Got that little flowers on my face, so what color there? Okay, let me go ahead and get started, okay? It is not every day that I am delighted to and blessed to join all of you as family, friends, and my little sister, Jennifer Turner Hawkins, as she has come to be known in her professional circles, or Lynn, as our family calls her, for an occasional celebration such as her retirement. I am sure you know, just as the family knows Jennifer, and we all know that retirement for her was just her personal countdown to everyday shopping with her mom. After 35 rewarding years of dedication to her work, we come this afternoon to celebrate and applaud a job well done as she has transitioned and is thoroughly enjoying now her season of retirement and malls. Solomon speaks to us in the book of Ecclesiastes, 3rd chapter, about the word of change that we live in, as he tells us, to everything there's a season and a time for every purpose under the heavens. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to moan, and a time to dance, a time to cast any stones, and a time to gather the stones together, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get, and a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away, a time to render, and a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak, a time to love, and a time to hate, a time for war, and a time of peace. Now is Jennifer's time or season for retirement, as God has ordained and blessed her to retire and enjoy the good of her labor. For we celebrate today, applaud her, and give God the glory.
Amen. Time to get up and time to what? Sit down. Oh, and now we'll have greetings by Alicia Turner, followed by a tribute to my mother by her daughter, Erica Bush. Oh, they're coming together. Means trouble.
Y'all know they always put me to work, right? Always, always. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Can y'all hear me? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So I knew I was on program, and I knew I would be bringing you greetings, and I thought to myself, how can we welcome people coming to celebrate a woman, and I do mean this literally, who wears so many hats. And being here today, I haven't even been alive 30 years to think about what it's like to be on a job for 30 plus years. But it's an amazing accomplishment. Thank you to everyone who is here today to celebrate this. She's able to make this milestone with so many friends and family that have been around along the journey. I remember being little, going up to the courthouse and meeting the co-workers who were there that became a part of my life as well, because when we were coming up, that was normal. Let's go to the courthouse. Let's go, let's meet the co-workers, let's see the people who she's with every day. It's been an honor over the last 27 years to have her as my aunt, and certainly an honor to be here this afternoon and celebrate such an amazing accomplishment. Over 30 years. Over 30 years. Maybe I don't know about y'all, but when I got to 5, at WCTV, I said, whoo. I just said, whoo, it's been 5. I can't believe it. I still remember getting there, but I can't believe it's been 5, and I just certainly couldn't imagine another 25. It won't be that. No, sorry. But it's an amazing accomplishment. So for everyone who thought it not robbery to be here this afternoon to celebrate with her, such an amazing spirit, an amazing person, thank you. I bring you greetings and humble salutations, and welcome.
All right. Good evening. Good evening. Is everybody doing okay? Yeah. Can you hear me? Yes. Good. That means I don't need the microphone. All right. So, before I start, I just want to say that you all know my mother, Jennifer Lynn Turner Hawkins. I appreciate, can you see me, Mother? I can see you. Okay. I appreciate you all being here tonight. And before I totally go into her life story for me, her employment story, I want to take this time to thank my immediate village. Growing up, my brother, myself, and my cousin Alicia, when she came along, we had an immediate village. And I say immediate because these were people that we saw every day. They were involved in our daily upbringing. I wouldn't be who I am without them. My brother wouldn't be who he is. My cousin wouldn't be who she are. And I just want to take a minute to honor those people because I know they helped my mother and made her life just a little bit easier, knowing that when she couldn't be there with us, they were there providing guidance, providing care, providing food, whatever we needed. And those people are my grandfather, who's not here, B.J. Turner, my grandmother, Katrine, my auntie right here, Angelia, my Uncle Hank before he went into the military, and of course, my mother. I honor you guys today. It is her day, but I honor you. I have other uncles and aunts, and I love you guys as well, and I appreciate you, but I thank my immediate village for being there for me, my brother, and my cousin. And I salute all of you today, and I love you. Okay? All right, so, I didn't even say that. Let me move this. Thank you. All right, so, as all of you know, I was a complete angel growing up. Just the apple of my mother's eye. Never did anything. I brought so much joy to her life, you know. And I'm sure I made some of those work days a little longer and a little more complex, but never dull. And for that, Mother, you're welcome. On the sidebar, I apologize for inconvenience. You would not be the woman you were at the courthouse if I hadn't brought that little joy to you. All right, so I wanted to start out by spelling out my mother's name and the type of person that I think she is. So J is because she's jovial. She's very cheerful and friendly. E, she's empathetic with everyone but me. She's very noble. She's natty because she is very fashionable and smart. She's innovative. She is fancy and fabulous. She's energetic. Have you ever seen her watch Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune? Yes, she turns into a totally different person. So if you ever want to catch her at a good time, call her between 7 and 8. All right, and last but not least, R, she's resourceful. She can tell you whatever you need to know, whenever you need to know it, and if she don't know it, she'll find it. All right, so let's talk a little bit about her employment journey. On April 2nd in 1984, my mom embarked upon a career opportunity with the state of Florida and began her quest as a clerk with the Capitol, where she was gainfully employed for 5 years. In May of 1989, she decided to pursue a new career venture and started working as a legal assistant full-time, where she eventually advanced to become a paralegal with the Public Defender's Office, where she retired from in this year of February. Over the course of those 35 years, she also held down several part-time positions, which you know were in fashion. Catherine, added dimensions, gave us, okay? And several numerous other jobs, but I know she enjoyed her time at FAMU because she also got to bring home more clothes, which she made me wear as pass downs, if you will, okay? So those are just a few of her part-time jobs. Although she served as a valuable asset wherever she went and worked, she was never more vital than in her role as a paralegal with the Public Defender's Office. In this role, she was allowed to do what she does best, and that is helping others. My mom went out of her way day in and day out, and many nights, go ahead and say it again, Mother. Okay. And many nights, even after the courthouse was closed, she still was providing help, guidance, a listening ear to others, to assist them in finding a way to make their pending legal situation better, while also offering tangible solutions with just a touch of hope, so that they could see the light at the end of the tunnel and make an informed decision. She worked tirelessly to do whatever she could to help anyone in need. I know, Mother, I was there. She never turned away anyone who needed her help. And for that, Mom, I admire your empathy, your dedication, and your passion that you have, the passion that you have to look out for others and their best legal interests. I've seen you go out of your way numerous times to help people who were in the depths, and you always tried to find a solution to help them, and I will always admire you for that. So, for that, Mom, I am so proud of you and your great accomplishments. You worked very hard, and now you deserve to enjoy the fruits of your labor. I'm sure all of my awesome people at the PD's office, I'm sure you guys will miss her, but you guys will just have to be okay. For now, that is. Because it's time for you to live a little and enjoy the wave known as retirement. Now that you are retired, I have a few instructions that you need to follow. So, here we go. So, the instructions are, I need you to relax and have lots of fun. Seems like you and Granny are already doing that. Okay? E, I want you to enjoy every day because you don't get them back. T, I want you to take time out for yourself. Grandma, that means you got to give her a break at least 2 days out the week. I want you to, I need you to listen right now. I want you to indulge in your favorite hobbies and find new interests. R, Mother, thank you. I want you to rest when necessary and remember you are loved. E, I want you to explore new opportunities. So those walks we talked about and those classes, this is a good mother. It's a good time for that, okay? And then D, I want you to delight in every moment and dance whenever possible. Because now you are retired. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
One more time.
Weren't they beautiful, both of them? They have really learned from this family the gift. They were beautiful, though, weren't they? Oh my goodness, we trained them well. Well, let's see. Well, we have a salute coming. I have already told him to just use church guidelines in his salute. Okay, keep it church-y. And when he finishes, this is the youngest brother, he kind of spoiled, but this is the youngest brother coming, Harold. And then our cousin, Joe Musgrave, is going to come and bless the food so we can eat. How about that? Come on, Hank.
What are we doing?
You know it.
Y'all got y'all church work now. That's about it.
That's all you got.
That's all you got. Stick to this. Man, I got more instructions about getting up here. I told your children tell you to write notes and whatnot. Because, no, I didn't write notes. Just all.
Oh, man.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for showing up this evening to celebrate my sister's retirement. It's been a long road.
Yes.
What's that, 30? 35. That's pretty good, because I think my mom did, 37? 37. That's a lot of longevity in working at one job. There's no longevity now. We live in a new economy now. If you can hang on to a job for 2 weeks, you're good. But at this point, I see that you're doing exactly what you want to do, because
You know, I just had shoulder surgery on the 4th, and I thought they normally come up on a Friday because nobody stays at my house more than 72 hours besides my mom. And because if you get there on a Friday, you're leaving on Sunday. But Sunday came and they were still there. Tuesday, Wednesday, I was like, are they going home? Then I realized they ain't got no job. So I was like, well, I guess this is what we're gonna do. I mean, my sister shows up, she don't do no cooking. Well, I got one arm, but hey, I gotta make sure my mama eats, because you know, the colonel getting up, she getting messages like, what you doing? But yeah, we just want to take this time out to enjoy the moments that, you know, and share, look back over your life and just say, hey, it's been a good run. We still here, we still doing it, and looking forward to the future. I wish you many blessings. Keep your visit to me for 3 days. 3-day memos. But I just want to say I love you. I love all my peoples. And congratulations. I'm not far behind you because July 7th is coming. So we look forward. I might, you know, I'll go shopping and hold a bag for you. That's about all I can do. I said, nobody spend no money. So enjoy yourself. You know, we ain't going nowhere. Just a phone call away.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know who I'm gonna call to check my folks' probation now.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I don't need a mic either. Hank, it's funny you said that. Now, my cousin, I'm going to quickly bless her. My cousin, I call her the glue of the family. She knows why I call her the glue. Too often in the family, there are differences. You need a glue to put it back together. And that's the glue right there. I don't think you're offended.
I am not offended.
She is the glue.
I'm the sheriff.
The real glue. Let me tell you how important she is. He is still to me, even though I'm retired. Too often people say, I need a lawyer. I said, no, you don't need a lawyer. I got just what you need. I mean, just that. I said, how much are they going to charge you? I said, now, let me tell you something. It's going to be a charge now. This is no free. I said, but I got you just what you need. But guess what? If she can't handle it, she'll get him a lawyer.
Yeah.
But guess what? She's in the mix. I had one time, they was kind of lagging on the pay, and I said, now look, you have to pay her something. Nothing is free. I said, perhaps you don't have a shingle hanging up, but it means she has a shingle. Okay, so much for that. Lord, we thank you for this family.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for this food. Thank you for the preparers. Thank you for this food we're about to receive, for the rest of our bodies, for Christ's sake. Amen.
Amen.
do better than that. Y'all can do better. One more time. This is a celebration. Oh, man. Let your wrong sing. Let your wrong sing.
All right, I'm going to the cousin. One leg. Come on, cousin. Come on, cousin.
But that was our little nickname for each other. And so we didn't allow anybody else to call each other that. We went through some things together, and we asked me to come to Tabernacle, and I went to church with her and ended up joining some years later. And we just remained friends all these years, over 40 years. And she has been a true friend, and I thank you for that. Been with her through just a lot of situations, just a wonderful, excellent friend. You know, when I say friend, I don't have to question it, I don't have to think about it at all. She has just been there. We've been there for each other. And I've heard people say if you want something done, you know who to go to. She used to go to my family. They're like, call man. Check on this. And I mean, I'm saying things that you wouldn't even think that you can get done. If you want to, I'll call her and see. I don't know. Next thing, 5 minutes later, she had the answer. Like, these man said lawyers and all that. All you gotta do is call me. You can get it done. So thank you. Congratulations. I love you. You don't have to question that. It's not even an issue. My classmates are here tonight.
Woo!
Class of 1979. She has us spoiled. We work her. We act like we don't know how to get anything done. Everybody's like, call Jennifer. I'm like, no, we're here almost 60 years old. We think Jennifer has to do everything. That's true. We don't know how to. When nobody told me anything. Jennifer didn't. Jennifer don't have to do anything. But she still willingly does it for us. She gets us all the information that we need. Because that's just how she is. So thank you, Jennifer, for everything. I love you, sister. I wouldn't take anything for you. And I just want to call us gone, but just this little song. I heard Fantasia sing it, and it just says a lot about our little journey. And it just says these simple little words. It's a new finger song, so you might not even know. Sit down and eat your food. But it just says these simple little words. It just says, I am who I am today because God used my mistake. He worked them for my good like no one else ever could. I am who I am today because God used my mistake. He worked them for my good like no one else ever could. And no matter what we've gone through, no matter what situation, even though it may have looked like a mistake on the outside, he wants to let us know today that it was necessary. I sure don't know if I can get up after that, but come on, Beatrice.
I'm sorry. Based upon the fact that Linda's part of the class of 1979, I thought it would be appropriate to kind of follow her. My name is Thelma Crump, and I've known Jennifer probably since middle school also. All of us have. I have Joe Reddick with us and also Willie Smith. A lot of the classmates couldn't be here today. I know some of them are having some, they're far away. Some of them just couldn't make it. In fact, my mother's in rehabilitation, and I said I needed to come over just to say congratulations to Jennifer. Jennifer is just a gem to our class. Anytime we need information, anytime we have things that we want to find out about, Jennifer's there. In fact, we're coming up on our 40th high school graduation. So, everybody doesn't know anything about it until Jennifer says what's going on. Jennifer is the word. And it's a wonderful thing because you have friendships and you have real friendships. Yes. And Jennifer, no matter where we are, no matter what we're doing, we always get together. It's like we never skip a beat. Because when we get together, it's like we're family. We are family. We're brothers and sisters, honestly. And we've been together for so long. Some of us have been together. In fact, Willie and I, and Joe, Willie, and I have been together since we were in elementary school. That's right. So it's a wonderful thing that we have each other, and lean on each other, and to trust one another. We're just really, really happy that we have each other. And the love is just thick. You know, it's not even a passing day that, you know, we don't think about somebody in the class. Jennifer, thank you so much. Wonderful opportunity that you have. You, your mom, your sister, Mrs. Turner, she's just like another mom to me. I saw them a couple of weeks, maybe about 3-4 weeks ago before my mother had to go through her rehabilitation. And they were at the Village Inn. And just never skip a beat. My mom is waving, Jennifer's mom is waving. You know, they can't get around as well as they used to, but the love is there. Yeah. Thank you all so much for allowing us to be a part of your family. On behalf of the class of 1979, I don't know if Willie and Joe wants to say anything, but on behalf of the class of 1979, that was put me up here, you know. I don't have the gift of gab, but I just, you know, when I talk about something or someone that I know and love so genuinely, you know, it doesn't take much to do. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. Thank you for your love and your support. Congratulations on your retirement. I'm looking forward to doing it too. Woo. But Willie's already done it. Yeah. Joe's done it. Linda and I are going to get there next, right? But thank you so much. We love and appreciate you very, very much.
Yo.
Come on, Deidre.
Ooh, so much good stuff.
I would like to thank the Lord for bringing Jennifer in my life, not only as a church member, but when you're dealing with hard-headed children, you're dealing with something else. Yes, black male, hard-headed black males. Jennifer has been a rock for me. She is retired after 35 years, and that's what she said on her invitation and on her program. But what she didn't tell you, she ran that public defender's office. What she didn't tell you, she knows more than the attorneys up in the public defender's office. And I'm going to recommend to her, she's still young, I'm going to recommend that she goes to law school. And I am going to start her first semester tuition. And, you know, I'm going to put my money in the pot. You know, you're going to law school because you think retirement and all that, you're going to get bored. Knowing you're going to get bored after about 2 years because I'm bored. And so I'm starting, you need to go to law school, Jennifer. So you can run that stuff up there in Washington, D.C. And you can tell any public defender in Leon County that I said, this is a bad sister. She runs that show.
Whoa! All right, I know you can.
And thank you for all you've done. You've been my rock.
Yes.
That was beautiful. So we want to finish with our friends, our remarks from friends and colleagues, and we know everyone can't talk, but we would like to yield for a few others if you would like to say it. Come on, I see hands. Come on. Come on. Okay, you sure can. While this one is coming, you go ahead and start.
Okay. Hey, Candy. Jennifer, I found out how sweet Jennifer was. We became neighbors, and that's when I grew up with her, but I didn't know her. And I got very, very resentful of her because I was up doing it. And she cooked a big dinner. What? Yeah. No. It was chicken. You baked some chicken. Yeah. Like that. And I said, she was like a total stranger. And from then on, we have just been, I think she's the smartest person in the world. Because I don't care what happens with me, I can call her and get comfort. Amen. Thank you. I love it.
All right, thank you.
I had 2 personal experiences with Jennifer. I was being inducted as a mother at Friendship. And Bernice, who is Jennifer's friend, I was like, oh my God, all this is new to me. I'm transitioning. What I'm aware, what I'm gonna do. Bernice took me to all these stores for these dresses, and Jennifer, sent me a hat. I said, wow, that's big. I didn't used to wear the hat, but it was so beautiful. And when I got inducted, I had my hat on. I took all kind of pictures and everything like that. Then, the law side. My son, y'all know the young ones, want to drive, his license is suspended, but he want to keep driving, and he got stopped again. I said, okay, well, let me call Jennifer. Jennifer, what should I tell him? Tell him to sit down. I said, Jennifer said, sit down. And that's what he did, and we was all right from then. But the connection, my mother has known their family since I was small. And I didn't know that until I got older, and then, you know, things started clicking. So there's always been a connection. But you know, God puts people in your life when they're supposed to be there. So I just want to say congratulations and enjoy. And when I get ready to go shopping for this thing, yeah, I'm a call. Congratulations.
All right.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Juanita Ross Dilworth, and this is my husband, Michael. And I've been in Tallahassee pretty much half of my life. I don't want to get emotional. Jennifer has been such an inspiration on a day-to-day basis. I mean, we would almost literally talk every day for hours at a time. You couldn't even tell I had a job, or maybe she had a job, because that's how much we talk. But I want to be brief when I say genuine, absolutely genuine. I went through some things when I first got here, and I got in touch with Jennifer. And come to find out, it was a bonus, because she didn't only turn out to be a friend, but she turned out to be family, because of my husband and his siblings that were related to Jennifer. And Jennifer has always treated me like a sister. And so I thank God for you. I love you very much, and I'm so happy that you became a part of my life. And I wish you the very best in retirement.
Hello, family.
Hey, Chuck.
What's up, Chuck? Chuck, Randy. Hey, man, how you doing? All right.
Playmate. Give you my playmate.
Jen, for years, we're the class of 79 again, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's good to have friends that knew you when you were young and dumb. And they can help you out when you're older. You remember when you were so stupid you did this? You need them kind of friends sometimes so you can grow up. But I retired in law enforcement 30 years, 2017. And the people at this table came to my retirement in Gainesville. I worked for that police department down there. Even when the student murders, you guys remember that? I was there. I went on one of those calls. So I've seen the worst of the worst. And you know, it's just good to have people you can rely on. And I became friends with Angela through Jennifer and got to meet Mom. And that's what I call her. I call her Mom, Mom Turner. And I just feel like, excuse me, family when I come there. When I used to come up here to visit, I used to go by the house to see them, you know, and I still do today. I moved back here, the Lord blessed me to move back here October last year. So I do go by to see the family in that beautiful new home they have. And it's just good, people, to have friends that you can just go to and feel comfortable around. And I hope you all know what that feels like. And you'll get that from the Turner family, especially from Jennifer. And here's what.
Well, my classmate over here, they know I like to talk, so I ain't gonna talk too much today. I ain't gonna preach today, but I just thank God for Jennifer. Jennifer, you have always, I'm telling you, all the way through school, that smile that you have. Amen. She used to help me where I work because I was a little slower in the group. I had to worry about that because I know if I make it to Jennifer, we're gonna get the rest. And Jennifer always helped us out. And Jennifer, I just want to let you know, after retiring for 35 years from the Department of Highway Safety, and I looked up and I said, ooh, retirement is just great.
Yes, it is.
For the first 3 years, I took my watch off. They said, why you don't wear no watch? I said, I don't even know about no time. I just wake up and be there. Well, Fitz did everything I wanted to do, and then Jennifer, I want you to just have yourself a ball.
Yes.
Get up, and I know you're a mom, and you just do whatever Jennifer want to do. At least about 2 or 3 years, and then after that, that insurance will make you go find another job.
My job is right here.
We're not.
So I asked my coworkers and friends if I fell on the floor and begged you not to leave if you would come back. But my name is Johnny Todman, and I'm one of the 4 attorneys that Ms. Jennifer took care of. And not only was she my legal assistant, but she was my confidant. I could tell her pretty much anything, how I was feeling, whether I was overwhelmed, and she would always tell me that I'm doing the best I can, and all I can do is what I can do. I really appreciate you taking care of us and looking after us. And I don't know why I'm about to cry, but I love you, and I miss you a lot every day, and I hope that you are having the best time of your life.
Good afternoon. My name is Virginia. I was called Jennifer's supervisor at the office, but I called Jennifer my supervisor. Jennifer was a true friend to everybody in the public defender's office. Jennifer, when you left, the office has not been the same. I don't think the office would ever be the same.
I ain't coming back.
I'm so glad when my 6 years is over, so I can enjoy this retirement with you. I pray that everything that's coming to you, I pray God your speed is everything that He has to offer for you. I just pray that you have the best retirement and blessed life. Jennifer, we all love
Girl, I had the privilege of retiring myself in 2016, and I can tell you one thing about, I work with a lot of important people, PhDs, judges, lawyers, regular people, and some other people that are very high. But what's important is this people. Jennifer is a people person. It's all right to be intelligent and have those degrees, but know how to treat people. That's what she did. A lot of people didn't understand what was going on. But Jennifer took the time. She took that extra step to let them know what was really going on with their lives. A lot of times I had issues, some of my relatives and stuff, I've not had the pleasure myself to be there, however, as a client, but I've talked with a lot of people because I sit at the front desk and a lot of things going on. But regardless of what happened, Jennifer was always there, personally, as a friend, and I hope that I was a mentor, she was a mentor to me as well, because and this is legal stuff, you learn a lot of stuff when you're dealing with people. But the important thing is to treat people like they should be. Love each other, especially ourselves. And Jennifer, I love you for that, because you remain the same. I like genuine people. May God bless you and keep you. And I'll see you, Mother, at Dillon's always.
Hi, my name's Linda Smith, and Catherine retired, and I came to her position. And really didn't know Jennifer for about a year. And then I was asked to be a legal assistant, and I met her. And wow, she already knows. I didn't know Jack. So between her and my supervisor behind me, I learned to be a legal assistant. Yay! Even so, there was not one time that I picked up my phone and I said, Jen, I need help. And 60 seconds, I kid you not. That's how responsive she is. If you tell her you need her help. I mean, I remember talking to her just generally about general things. And she'd come the next day, here, I got a hat for you. If she knew I needed an outfit for church. We did birthdays together. We talked and we prayed. I'm sorry to say we was up there in the state office praying. We had some prayer meetings up in there, and they were good too. But Jen just became, I probably am the one who's known her the least amount of time in this whole room. I don't know, but she is such a beloved friend of mine. And I understand now that it's not always the amount of years, but it's the quality of the time. When you kept telling me, okay, I'm counting down my days, and I heard you, but I didn't hear you. And when you left, I was totally incapacitated. I really was. I spent a week in my supervisor's office just crying every day. But got through it. We'll get through it, and I believe her when she says, I'm not coming back. She is a woman of her word. And I just want to tell you, I appreciate the person you are. I appreciate how you changed my life and how you have been so supportive to me and others, as I have seen you do throughout the office. And whoever in here said she runs the office, you're right. Congratulations, my friend.
I'm going to keep it short because I will cry.
Don't cry, Ashley.
Miss Jennifer got the pleasure of watching me grow up at the PD office. I miss you. You are so real, and I love that about you. I just want to say congratulations. Enjoy your retirement.
Jennifer, don't mess with the eyelashes. I'm not gonna cry. But what I do want to say is that I appreciated you. You know, I appreciated your honesty. You know, and I think I kind of took that when you left. Being honest, you get a lot of respect. You know, clients miss you. I get something to ask about you. Okay. Real. I'm not gonna cry, but I learned a lot from you. I really did. And the office is not the same without you. And you know, Ashley, I was trying to end on a positive note. Don't end it now before I start crying, but just know you are.
Good evening, my name is Anne-Marie Johnson. I met Ms. Jennifer in 2005. When I started in the public defender's office, I was probably one of the very few black attorneys in the office. And God basically surrounded me with people like Ms. Jennifer, Ms. Catherine, and Ms. Althea. Those wanted to help encourage me and give me wisdom as I journey through this very white, male-dominated profession. I am eternally grateful for all those talks in your office. And as it got later towards retirement, Ms. Jennifer, I was the one that had to close the door because she didn't care what she said. And I still needed my job. I hope that you enjoy your retirement to the fullest. You definitely deserve it. You changed so many people's lives, our clients, the employees in the office. So just have fun, Ms. Jennifer. We really do want you to come back. I'm not gonna stop. I told her I was gonna rip the calendar down and she was counting the days down and she was leaving. So enjoy your grandbabies, enjoy your family. We're very happy and proud.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies.
All right, let's defend this outfit.
That's a flossy posse. The flossy posse.
We want to give this to you. Well deserved. I know I've been doing you for over 20 years, Catherine, added division. FAMU, we work together. You've been there for me through bad times, good times, and it's good to have a friend like you and your family that I know that love me. And when we went to Vegas, we're not going to tell y'all what happened in Vegas. It's all in that box. It's all in that box. So you're going to have to open that box and see what's in there, because it's going to open your eye. Thank you, Jesus. It was my first time on a plane, and we went from here to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to Las Vegas. Jennifer was right there, and these two young ladies was holding my hand up there in the sky that I'd never been. You know, they said, "Can you see the Lord?" I wasn't ready to see him at that time. I did go because I was invited, and having a friend to be by your side through thick and thin, and always love you. And I know I'm the oldest one of the group here, but I feel like I'm just like the young girls here. But Jennifer, I really appreciate you taking me in, and you dressed me from head to toe, so now I can be like you. But I really appreciate that. And I'm gonna let the other young ladies. I know. How old are you? I'll be 65 in November.
Oh, I did look like this. Jennifer, I thought sure that I was so special to you. But all these people said the same thing. I thought I was the one. Anyway, I love you, and you are a dear friend. I'm telling you, I met Jennifer. We came very close with the family. You know, they know me for eating. I'm not ashamed about it. I want to take away from it too. But when I met Jennifer, we became close, and then Jennifer met my sister, Sabrina. And when she met Sabrina, I felt like Sabrina was trying to take her away. But I see everybody feel that way about you. Everybody saying the same thing. They are not lying. That is just you. And I love you. And Miss Turner, I'll be like you when I grow up.
Okay. I've known Jennifer since elementary school. We went to elementary school together. We grew up in Tabernacle together. And she's just Jennifer. She's just a very good friend. She knows my family. I know all of her family. We've had some good times together. I'm going to continue. Even though I'm still working, but I'm going to get there. I'll catch up with you soon. I love you, and thank you so much for all you've done. All right.
I just want to say, I thank you for being my mom, for being there for me, long life.
Hold on to me.
I told her, don't come up here crying. Come up here crying. It's the other daughter.
I thank you for being my mom. For when I was sick, you was always there for me. Even though you had to get up and go to work, it would be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But I thank God for bringing you in my life as being my mom. And I love you, Mom.
You love me, go. Hello. I sat and debated whether or not I should get up. And I said, I don't want to miss this opportunity. And then it have to come a different way. So I want to be able to tell you to your face how much I appreciate you. I came into this family 27 years ago. The mother of that one. Well, she's 25, but okay. So, but that did not stop me for treating my other 4 as though they were in the family as well. Even when I looked at the pictures from Mia's graduation to you calling her, and she says, Mommy, Auntie Lynn called her. This is Auntie Lynn to me. When people say, oh, are you related to Jennifer Turner? I was like, who is that? I was like, so we had to have the family names, and then we had the professional names. So everybody said, oh, Jennifer's this and Jennifer's that. Auntie Lynn has been amazing. And you've been amazing to me and my children and my family. And I love you. I love you too.
Good evening. My first introduction to the Turner family was right here.
I love Mr. Wade.
Erica, as a former student of mine at the Family of Central Theater, so it wasn't until years later when I joined Tabernacle that I began to meet the other Turner family, and the Turner family. The Turner family. And I'm beginning to meet more of the Turner family. And I just appreciate all of you. You're such a loving family, a fun family to be around, and you get it from your mom. I love Mother Turner. She's my queen. That's how I tell her all the time. She's the queen.
Hey, right.
And but I just want to say to Jennifer, thank you for everything that you've been. And I'm like, Lord, it's like, you know, I'm thinking I'm getting some time. You're right. Everybody's special. But that just says something about you. And I thank God for you. And I first asked her to do something for me, and she said, okay. And then I thought I had to go back and ask, then I realized I didn't, because before I could ask, she had told me that it was done. And so you know, somebody said something earlier about, you know, you can just, you know, if you need something done, call her. That is so true. I can attest to that. If you ask her to do something, you don't have to worry about it. It's going to be done. And I invited her to come on as an assistant superintendent of Sunday school, and want to congratulate you. And before I really got to know who she was, I kept looking at her and I said, she liked to shop. I knew she liked to shop because every time, I mean, she be big from head to toe, all the time. And so I just, beautiful spirit, beautiful family, and again, thank you for all that you do. And we don't keep calling on you, but I know that, you know, you're on retire, so you might not be there all the time like you used to be, but that's okay. I understand, because you deserve it. And Erica, Alicia,
Whatever.
Mother Turner. Mother Turner, thank you all for taking me in and inviting me into your family as well. So I appreciate you.
Love you. All right. Okay, come on, cousin. And I want my siblings. Come on, cousin Nita. And while Nita is talking, I want to start right here. Lorenzo, I want you to stand here, and I want you all to get in line according to your age. Lorenzo, and on down.
Oh my God, I just sit there and not get up. When I first joined Tabernacle, I met Mother Turner. I met her husband. When I saw your husband, and they were saying, this is Deacon Turner, there's something came into me, my spirit. And I looked at this man, I said, this man looks like my mama people. And you know what? Through the years, I said, I'm gonna investigate this. So we got, when we went to, we were still in the old church. We had, we were invited to an anniversary of something at Fellowship in Monticello, Florida. One of the deacons turned around and said, welcome home, Deacon Turner. When he said that, I said, my God, this man related to me. I went down and I started investigating. I went and asked about the Turner families. I asked those people who are older that would know me. They come out of Bowling. Am I right or wrong? Right. Okay, my grandmother, they were all born in Bowling. Come to find out, all these years, your daddy and his brothers were all in our family tree. But they had nicknames. Come to find out about maybe 5 years ago, what they used to call your daddy, Sweet. There you go. And I called one of my cousins, and I said, because I was calling him
Yeah. And she said, you're talking about Sweet Boy? She said, they call him Bubba too. She said, baby, that's your cousin. I said, what? So I told Jennifer, I told them all about it. And she was trying to tell me what relation it was. It's on your, we was related, my grandmother is a attorney. My grandmother is related to your great granddad. And from my understanding, they are first cousins. Okay. So I found my new fine family, and I love them.
And we love you, Nita. It's the last hurrah. Come on, move expeditiously. Come on, Alicia. Alicia's gonna talk while we figure out. It's supposed to be in front of the table. The rest is starting here. Not at the table.
Y'all know
We got the sheriff talking now.
All right, go ahead, Alicia.
Okay, Auntie Lynn, first of all, for y'all wondering what it's like for her to be retired, it just means lots of game shows and lots of westerns on the maximum volume while I'm sleeping because I live in the same house with Granny and I always know when Auntie Lynn has made it over for the day in the morning, okay? I see her every day and I aspire to be like that when I retire, but I've had the pleasure of putting the video together and looking at it, until you look back and you see all of the people and the lives that they have touched, not just mine, but so many other people in the family. And it just really took me back to even be in a position to pull those pictures, the old ones, the young ones, the not so young ones. And I'm just so proud and thank you for always keeping me in check. Y'all say she honest, she don't like a dress on TV. Between her, auntie, and grandma, they'll tell me. They will let me know. Sometimes not nicely, but they will let me know. Her and grandma shop until the sun goes down and before it comes up sometimes. So congratulations, and I'm so proud. I'm the only niece here. Okay, shout out to me.
Her oldest one, do you want to say something?
I'm part of this family, and if you know this family, anything about this family, you know this is a loving family, so I love you too. I mean, that's this family.
That's right.
Nobody said dramatic.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's oldest and he's the baby.
That's my
He's
mom.
mama's baby.
He calls 3 times a day.
I live in Birmingham too.
Don't want to talk to nobody but his mama. Okay. John, because Jerome already was talking.
Wait a minute. For those of you that come to Tabernacle there at the early morning service, you heard me speak before, and one of the things that I always talk about is love. And we got that started home when we were being taught the Bible that you love one another and also your friends. And that's the same thing we do in the family. We never get to the point where we have a disagreement as a disagreement. We may sometimes disagree, but it turns into an argument going off, the family being divided. We never do that. Our Father never taught us to do things like that. He told us to resolve the issue there, and that's exactly what we do. That's why we have all the love in our heart for one another.
And you ain't gonna talk about nobody in this family.
Joe ain't now. Okay.
Well, I talk about y'all. But you're amongst each other. But don't say that. But thank God for being here and y'all come today. Enjoyed everything you said about my sister. I'm also can testify if you want her to do something, you just ask. Thank God for it.
That's so sweet. I'm going last.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to let her say something.
Yes, mother.
He had 35 years in. I ain't 37. for you. And you know I got John Wesley retired, Ron retired. Hell, we about to go
Retired, Paula?
Thank you. Someone retired. In fact, you got 4 more years to go. I'm in drop. Yeah, I hope you don't drop out. Okay. Thank y'all. Last, the honoree. Oh, my uncle is here. Our only uncle. Only this is Jasper Sweet. He came all the way from Miami.
This is Sister Warren.
All right now, from a family of 10, we have 2 that remain. Sweet.
Sweet, sharp, brief.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
With the help of the good Lord, we are all here and able to breathe and give him the praise. Without him, none of us would be here. He's been so good to me. And every time I call his name, I want to shout.
Get out that Willie.
You can only feel that way when you know what God is. Come on. And I can only say this because I've been as poor as any young or old black man could be. And also been about as rich as God wanted me to be.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
But through it all. I was able to come here this afternoon.
Wow.
And see one of my nieces. Something that don't happen in our family that way. Some of us don't stay on the job 2 weeks.
Ain't God good, y'all? Ain't God good, y'all? God.
Good evening, everyone. I'm just so happy to be here today for this joyous occasion among my family and my closest friends. As you see, I don't have anything written, but I'm going to look around the room and say something, a little bit about everybody as I go along. To my BFFs, Bernice, Sandra, and Gloria over there, Nene. I love y'all. Y'all been my friends for forever and a day. We love you. My cousins, bosom cousins, I call them right here. Yeah. That's what they are.
That's me. I'm the one saying,
Nut too. Also to my lovely daughter, Demetra, thank you so much for coming. Love you. Now y'all know one time I was married. Yeah. And I divorced her daddy. But she wouldn't let me divorce her. No, I can't shake her loose for nothing. Thank you for coming. Delia, who did my decorations, thank you so much. Tammy, I was trying to think of the best story to tell about you. And the one I came up with is, I think it was 1987. And I looked in the paper and saw the Toyota people were going to be at the Civic Center. Okay? Tammy needed a car. Okay? She had a little hoopty. And Tammy didn't have no confidence that she could get a car. So guess what? Jennifer did. Jennifer took her out there. I said, because Tammy, they'll give you a car. And we went out to the Civic Center after church that Sunday, and we were there till dark. But Tammy got her a car. Didn't even know how to drive it. It was a stick. She had to go and find somebody to drive it home. It didn't matter. She got her a brand new car. That's the kind of relationship we had over the years. Thank you, Tammy. My uncle, love you. Now, my uncle on my daddy's side, I got to say this about him, Boy Jack. He was the very first one. That was my daddy's baby brother. He tell everybody in Wakulla County, if you need anything dealing with the law, my niece run the courthouse up there in Tallahassee. She gonna let you down. He was the very first one I heard say that, and I haven't forgotten it. Let's see. Luther, you know I love you. I got your back. Sabrina, she did my, which one you did? My program. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah. Oh my God, she does all of that for me. She is talented. Thank you, I love you, sweetie. Yes. Marcina and my other two nieces, thank y'all for coming. All right, my sister-in-law, Linda, thank you for coming. And Linda, you was on time today. Lord. Hallelujah. That wasn't late, you know, that she was on time today. My cousins, Joe and Barbara, thank y'all so much for coming. He's a bosom cousin, but I want to set y'all straight on one thing. Now, I do know legal stuff, but I do not give out legal advice, okay? I ain't going to jail. I ain't going to jail. Okay? Miss Sarah, thank you so much for coming. All right? Okay, Eva, thank you. I can always depend on you and on Eva. Janitha and your husband, thank y'all. Cynthia, bosom buddy, Cynthia, hey. Michael and Juanita, love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. To my PD family, Lord have mercy. I know y'all sad I'm gone, but I'm gonna say it one more time. I ain't coming back up here. I'm having I got a taste of retirement now. Oh no. Yeah. It's sweet, man. Yeah. Good shot. Hey, Johnny, my brother-in-law, thank you for coming. And oh my gosh, my classmates. Woo. These are my, I don't know, there is not a word to describe how I feel about my classmates. I mean, I could call on them anytime. I was going down 90, whatever day that was, Thelma. She was pulled over side the road. She did. And you know what I did? I pulled over to see what was going on. And by the time I pulled over, she pulled off. I'm trying to help her.
I didn't know who was behind me.
But I called. I said, Thelma, you all right? She said, yeah, I'm all right, Jennifer. I said, all right, then. Talk to you later. Adrian, thank you so much for coming and taking pictures. You're such a sweetheart. She really is. To my nieces, wait a minute, Frank. My niece, Alicia. Girl, you the bomb. You know that? You just blossoming. That's what I love about you. You just blossoming. Just do your thing, girl. Just remember. All I need is a reason to come where you are. That's all I need. That's all I need. And for a paycheck to hit the bank, a retirement check, and I'm coming wherever you are. Ooh, to my lovely daughter.
Yes, make this slow because I don't get these comments.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, record this.
Yeah, you better record this. She's really a sweet child, believe it or not. Many of y'all know that right now we cohabitating.
Not for long, August.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tiny.
And it's been real. She made me take cussing to another level.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. And she know how to tap in that other side. But my children are, I'm just blessed to have two good children in the form of Dante and Erica Bush.
Did y'all hear that? Everybody good? Because she ain't never going to say that.
Now, I don't know about that Bush side of the family, but I'm just speaking about my side of the family. They are some good children. They smart, they are very talented, they're resourceful, and they talk. You know how to talk? A lot. Sometimes I get so tired of her talking. And she know when I slam that bedroom door, well, that's it. I had enough. But I thank God, because she could have been somewhere in jail. Or in somebody's grave. It's so much going on out there. And I just thank God that for one thing, I didn't have to get her out of jail while I worked 35 years. That's a blessing. Because if I need to say this, when I first started working at the PD office and I started reading some of them police reports, I said, dog, people go to jail for this? Oh my goodness. So I had to tighten up my game, okay? And the Lord kept me straight for 35 years. Yes, He did. And I hollered at some folks at that jail. I read them up and down. Here, invited them to come, because they didn't want to fight me and everything. I said, come on. Come on. I ain't scared of you. And some of them came up there too. Yeah. One little shrimp came up there about this tall. And I said, boy, you better get out of here. Because I'll wrap you around my so-and-so and so-and-so. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I don't play. Now, if you want some help from me, you humble yourself down and you come in here like you got some sense. And I will help you. But other than that, you take your so-and-so elsewhere. That's right. Anyway, to my sister, let me do my Linda first. She said we've been friends a long time, which we have. And what can I say about Linda? She's a good person. She really is. She's witty, and she's funny, and she's just there when you need somebody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. Anybody got a friend like that? That's good for me. And I don't have to worry about nobody, her telling my business. Okay, because I do have some. Okay? It's private. Private. Okay? Thank you, sweetie. Being my friend for, how many years it's been? 40-something? Okay, now, to my sister. What can I say? The sheriff. Okay? She boss everybody, okay? Everybody.
All day.
And you gonna do what she say, else. And you know what? I don't have no problem with it, because I'm secure in my position. I'm her oldest daughter. mother. So guess what? You know why we get along? Because I'm secure where I am. I don't argue with her. I just look at her like she's crazy.
That's longer than me.
That's why we call her the sheriff. Okay? Thank you, Faye. Now to my mother. Lord have mercy, she the sweetest little thing. She the sweetest little thing ever walked there. Just don't cross her though. Don't cross her. And if you're running out of chewing gum and Diet Pepsi, you better get on to the stove. But she's gonna work your last nerve. Hank called us last week. Where y'all going? That was Monday. Lynn, where y'all going? I said, we going to get some chewing gum. They say chewing gum. I said, chewing gum. I went in Walmart and I asked her for a case. Okay? You can't live with her when she ain't got her chewing gum. I know it. But anyway, we've been riding up and down the road since I retired. Oh, we've been having so much fun. I let her hair down.
Got some hair.
And we got hair now, don't we?
Yeah, we got hair.
Yeah. And one day we was going to, I think we was going to Jacksonville. No, it had to be further than Jacksonville. But anyway, we were on the road, and she said, Lean. I said, huh? She said, you mind if I pop my gum? I said, pop it like this. Do what you want to do. That made her so happy. She said, she just pop. I said, that make her happy, let her pop. I ain't say nothing. All the way. She stirred it up, so I started popping. She wanted to do that, and that's what kind of family we have. We do what we want to do. You can get mad, you can say it's not proper, or whatever, we don't care. We still gonna love you anyway, but we gonna do what we want to do. Now that's the truth. And my retirement couldn't have come at a better opportune time. Because they gave me a couple of dollars, you know, and we've been spending that on the road. We've been burning up that road. And I tell you first, I have bought more gas since I retired than I bought in my whole life. The people at the Shell place, they done sent me a, what you call it, a rewards card? Where I can get a discount on my gas. May not be much, but every little bit helps. We can drive a car, but I like to drive my own car. Because I know what my car can do, where it came from. So we drive in my car, we ride around every day. We have somewhere to go. Every day. Every day. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Every day we have somewhere to go. But I just enjoy taking care of my mom. And then if she ill or we can't get over there, I call on my BFF. They'll come sit with mama. You know, I don't have no problems. And I thank God that she instilled in us as children what it is to love somebody and what it is to take care of people. That's where I learned it. I ain't know what I was doing. Some of y'all ain't worried, okay? And I'm not talking about y'all, I'm just talking about y'all. I'm talking about them other people, you know. And but that's what we were taught as children. And my daddy said before he died, I'm so glad that I heard him say that he was proud of all of his children. He said that to me. He was in TMH hospital. He said he was proud of all his children. I looked out the window and I started calling out them brothers' names. I said, he's special, but Daddy said he's proud of him. Got to go along with it. I looked at Daddy. I said, okay, Daddy, you proud of your children? And I started calling them other names. I said, ooh, Jesus. But he said he loved his children. He was proud of them. And that's what I worked for, to hear my daddy say that, and my mom. She proud of her baby. She proud of her baby, her ride or die fine. Yep. So, in closing, I want to thank all of y'all for being a part of my life. That's why you was invited. Don't get it twisted. Whether it was a short time, Linda, or a long time, I still know you as the same. I love you just as much. All right, darling. But don't, keep it intact. All my siblings, thank you so much for coming. One thing about my brothers and my sister, now I can count on them. I don't know if y'all can count on y'all, but I can count on mine. And my classmates too. Y'all can't leave them out. And that's a mess right there though. But,
You are responsible for sharing getting up.
What you getting up for? Is it time to go? Thank y'all for serving us, helping us. Appreciate you very much. I'm so blessed to have y'all with me. Everybody paid. I don't owe nobody. Praise the Lord.